And I'm joined here in Washington by Kharim Ntambi, a Ugandan human rights activist. Hello, Kharim.
Hello, Esther. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, a similar law had been passed in the past in Uganda, that was nullified by the High Court. What makes this law different?
What makes it different is the timing. The journey for striping rights of the LGBT community started a long time ago. It started way back in 2009. And they have been trying, the government has been trying to pass this legislation for so long. And I believe Museveni realized that it would be better to appeal to Uganda people's emotions at a time when there has been gross human rights violations. So he needed to find something that can rally the conservative community together, and there was nothing better than trying to see that they pass this legislation. And believe me, there are so many people out there who are going to fight this legislation in courts of law. I understand that some of our communities have been pretty much conservative. However, we have seen an evolution on the sentiments around LGBT rights. Even here in the United States, you would recall it took fighting Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It took wins of the US to make sure that LGBT community gets their rights. And we know that with time, Ugandans will wake up to realize that taking rights of one Ugandans can eventually end up hurting each and everybody.
And like you say, many African countries have banned same-sex relationships. What seems to be the common reason for this stance?
I think they have packaged this legislation as a way of protecting children. When they are saying it, they say there has been recruitment in schools for young children to become LGBT, and that's easy for people to appeal to their emotions. Unfortunately, the regime of Yoweri Museveni is not that we can trust with protecting our children. The regime of Yoweri Museveni started in 1986 in bushes with child soldiers. We have seen how young girls were treated during the lockdown, during COVID. So when COVID hit and there was a lockdown, so many young children, so many young girls were raped and others got pregnant. And when Museveni himself was asked, when the question was posed to him, what should we do for these children? He said, oh, they are not going to die. They just got pregnant.